Well, we just had a lunatic in a Tesla apparently ram an ICE vehicle, as well as another woman pulled from her SUV as the wine moms in Minneapolis continue their siege on lawful police activity, lawful order. They have completely and positively gone berserk. I've got a whole bunch of clips for you, so I want to get right into it. I do want to remind people, I don't know if you guys knew this, but I have my own coffee company. It's not your normal drop ship YouTuber garbage. We have flavored coffee like blueberry cobbler, butterscotch toffee, strawberries and cream. We have unflavored coffee like our Colombian roast, our dark roast, our light roast, all available in whole bean and ground. If you want to support the show and you enjoy coffee or you want to get someone a gift, it's all shipping free overnight from Amazon. I make about $1 a bag, not getting rich on this stuff. What I'm trying to do is build a business that exists outside of YouTube. So if you want to support us, we've got a coffee that I just know you're going to love, and I would absolutely love for you to try it today. Link in the description below. With your conscience, sheriff's deputies pull another ICE Karen from a vehicle in Minneapolis as two onlookers shout at them. Oh, I love how they're always like, oh, the consequences of my actions. Consequences.
You don't need more people on her.
Yes, you do.
You don't need more sheriffs
Stand
on
back.
her.
Yes,
You
you
don't
do.
need Hennepin County people.
I love how by the way, the local sheriffs are now getting involved. They've had, the local sheriffs, the a lot of this stuff is dying down because, local law enforcement, they've had enough and they've surged officers to the scene. And again, very simply, you could follow the commands of the police, but they don't want to do that.
We don't need Hennepin County being evil. There's enough evil in this world. Stop.
Oh, look at that. She's totally
Where's your
fine.
conscience? How can you live with yourself?
Probably by making 200 grand a year. That's my guess. Somewhere around making 200 grand a year.
We have cars over here.
All the way around.
Look,
They just forget.
she's yelling chat GPT it. Is that what she's saying? What is this woman saying?
Cars over here.
All the way around.
They just forget these are human.
Not humane. We gotta stop the evil in this world, man. Under their map. Don't be part of the evil.
Well, don't block people with your vehicle. It's very simple. If you want to, protest ICE, I will fully support that. Like, legitimately, I have no issue with you wanting to protest them. I have no issue with, as long as you're staying law abiding and you're not, running into the streets, all this kind of stuff. But, eventually these wine moms are going to get the amount of social media clout for this is less and less each day. Here we have a Tesla driver hit one of ICE officers' cars before rolling down its window and screaming, "I'm illegal, come and get me." So this is during the Daily Wire ride along. And just like everything else, what we'll see is probably the aftermath. We'll see the aftermath, but we won't see the reality of this person ramming their car. You can hear it happen over the radio here.
That Tesla's blocking traffic. He's just going to wait for us to keep moving. He's blocking the entire left lane right now. Yeah, 10-4, we're watching.
That's nuts.
They're definitely looking for something, like a fight or something, because
They're looking for a fight.
drove by and said, "I'm illegal, come and get me," when we first got there. That's
Now, this was a mostly peaceful ramming. Now, I wonder if Elon Musk could pull, this is the person on the scene saying that a Tesla driver hit one of the ICE officers' vehicles. So she was there on the scene, so it's a reliable source. They're trying to bait these ICE officers into making them famous, and it's just not working for them. Many of them are scamming their ways to riches and internet fame, but that is gone now. Now is the era of reality. And by the way, people are fighting back. So ICE is in Maine right now, okay? And the dorks in Maine are trying to organize and harass them and stop them from, doing their job. Well, listen to this. We're estimating that well over 100,000 false reports about the whereabouts of ICE have now flooded the, quote, report ICE hotlines that are meant to help far-left protesters impede ICE operations. We're not saying we had anything to do with it, but we heard through the grapevine that more than 100 teams of veterans and off-duty officers have been accidentally mistaken as ICE by protesters who then followed them directly away from where ICE actually were doing operations. We totally had nothing to do with it, with all the ICE protesters showing up at the homes of ICE protesters to protest ICE. They're sending them to their own other ICE protesters' houses. And the mass confusion following. It's so easy to cause mass chaos among these communists when their collective IQ is lower than a box of French fries. I mean, this is the way. This is the way. Here's one of the top rules. I'm happily married, exceptionally straight male, sir. I'd appreciate it if you stopped giving me erections. I mean, this is the way. This is how you deal with this nonsense. Maine citizens are allowing ICE to work. Maine citizens jammed up the report lines of ICE with prank calls for 2 days straight, sending protesters to remote areas. This is the way. By the way, you want to know who are the worst? Well, of course, it's white liberal women. Here's another white liberal woman trying to be a savior for an illegal alien who probably, at least statistically, is a horrible, horrible criminal. But let's see this entitlement. This is entitlement.exe.
Don't fucking push me.
Don't push me.
You're taking him before I can take a phone number from him?
She's not entitled to anything. They don't owe her a phone number. They don't owe her a search warrant. They don't owe her diddly dick. Okay?
You need to stop.
You need to stop kidnapping people off the fucking street.
100%.
100%, white girl.
You just dragged him away when I'm trying to call his family for
We're
him.
making an arrest. You need to stay
Show
back
me
from
your
my
arrest
rig.
warrant then. Show me your arrest.
This is a woman that's probably never been told no in her entire life and is now experiencing for the first time what it means to be irrelevant.
I
warrant.
don't need to show you
Yeah,
anything.
because you're a
not,
fucking liar.
You're not an interested party. You have no right to see that.
Stop. You guys
By
are.
the way, her dumper's falling apart. If you're gonna be wearing all that yoga stuff, you gotta be working on some squats, girl. All right, you got what we call in Wisconsin that good old fashioned Midwestern pancake ass. All right, if you're gonna be wearing all this supportive uplifting and separating gear, get in the gym.
Kidnapping people off the fucking street.
No, they're not.
We good?
We good?
Yeah, because what? Because someone came over to help them. You have to rush and get them in the fucking
You're
car.
being obnoxious and a lady.
Being obstructive. You're being obnoxious. This is 100.
These people don't owe whoever these lunatics are a single thing. Not one single thing. They owe them nothing.
100%.
You guys have no conscience.
Oh, no conscience.
If you're doing something right, take your fucking mask off then.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, so you guys could harass them and their families. So you lunatics can go show up at their families' houses. Is that why?
And unmarked cars.
I was trying to help them and you have to hurry up and get out of here? Fuck you.
You know this is her dumbass friend filming her, right? This is her dumb friend. They're like, let's make an Instagram. Let's make an Instagram so that people will support us and people will say we're stunning and brave. That's why she's doing this. By the way, moments ago, law enforcement deployed tear gas and pepper spray to deter agitators after Border Patrol Chief Bovino and his convoy were surrounded while attempting to leave a gas station. Some apparently tried to block federal vehicles. Oh, there's an F around there. You're getting arrested. You're getting arrested. Why are they all fat? I don't get it. Look, I'm a fat. I can say it. All right. I'm a fat. I can say it. You're going to smile on your execution day? What? Listen to this chaos. There's always, you just, the mark of lunacy is always these, there's more cameras on the scene than actual people. Like, that's the reality of this. There's more cameras than people on the scene. So all you're seeing is absolute lunatics staging themselves, trying to, be absolutely as disruptive as possible. They absolutely, they're the worst of the worst. They're the worst of the worst. The worst of the worst. And I don't miss them at all. I don't support the ones that are breaking the law. I don't support, any of this nonsense. It is just great. It is absolutely great. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on it. If you haven't yet, subscribe or follow down below, and we'll talk to you again real soon.